Hello, I wanted to talk about how you can use the moth in your rituals and spells. And I know it's been a while since I've done another bone video. I'll get to those soon. Sorry if you hear my birds in the background. I got a zoo in my house, so it's just going to be normal with my videos going forward probably. But I have a beautiful Luna moth. And unfortunately, I did not preserve this till recently. I met this really cool lady at this fair. I believe it was like a street fair thing, and she made all these bone crafts. Really cool lady, and she taught me how to preserve it, so I got to be very careful with this. But I want to talk today about what you can do with the Luna moth and how they live. So a really cool thing about Luna moths, they're my favorite moths. They're beautiful. They're my favorite color, green, because I love the color of the forest, the trees, and green's always been my favorite color for a long time. And really sad but really interesting about the moth is they only live 5 to 10 days, the Luna moth. They can't eat and they can't see anything. So a really interesting thing that you can use them for is to help with your senses, because they use their senses in those 10 days of their life to navigate and to fly around. And they're really good working with your psychic senses. So if you want to get information about someone, or you want to work up your intuitive abilities, you want to, protect yourself with that and make sure that you're making the right choice with your senses, with your inner intuition about someone or about something. They can help in spells and rituals and things with that. They're also good for transformation. So like how a butterfly is in a cocoon, a moth is also in a cocoon, and it comes out and it transforms into this beautiful insect that flies around. And you can use them in transformation rituals and spells. What do you want to transform in your life? Where do you want to go? What do you want to work on? Because transformation also ties into inner work. So they can also help transform you in your inner work, which is also shadow work. And I feel like that also ties in with the moon, because you can also work with them in your moon rituals. Usually I would say I would tie them into, like, let's say inner work senses. I would tie them in maybe the dark moon a little bit, but also the full moon, because there's a balance of a light and dark within Luna moths, I feel like. And they can't see, which ties into the dark, but they have these amazing senses that can sense and guide them into the light and the inner work that you're doing. So I feel like you can balance them with the dark moon and the full moon. They're good for working with that. Recently we had a full moon. The full moon energy is still going. So if you feel like you would like to tie in the moth in your rituals after this, they would be great to work with in the full moon. They're very good with self-love and love magic. Say you want to manifest someone in your life, a new person, a new friend. It doesn't even always have to be romantic. It can be, what do they call platonic? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Like a platonic relationship, which to me is like a friendship. They can help you kind of manifest that in your life and your spells and rituals. They can help with, I believe, I'm trying to think, because there's so many things that bones of magic can work with, and it takes me forever to have to remember all of them. I actually have to write them all down in my book to remember. So you got transformation, inner work, moon phases, full moon, dark moon, psychic senses, love, let's say guidance. Guidance would be a good one. And I just thought of that because truly guidance would be one that they can help with. Because as a witch, we use our psychic senses to help guide us. And even when we can't see, even when we don't know what's coming ahead, they can help guide us to those senses and to what the right choice would be in our lives and in our relationships and our choices. And guidance can be anything, but if you like just want to sit at your altar, light a few candles, write a few things down of, you know, this could even be on the new moon to manifest in the full moon, or use the full moon, whatever moon you use to manifest. I feel like each moon kind of works differently for people. You can kind of sit down, put the Luna Moth by you, and ask for guidance with your psychic senses and abilities, and it can help guide you with that. And I hope those few things can help you work with the moth. Remember, if you get a Luna Moth this is a really cool thing, is what you can do is put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer for about 72 hours, 74 hours. And after, it should be fine, but do not take it back out. I would just leave it in the bag or the jar. But make sure when you find it, you preserve it very quickly, because I made the mistake of not preserving it and it losing some of its color, but it's been okay for a week by now, so I think I'll be fine. But anyways, I hope that helps, and if you have any other questions, you can comment and ask me any other questions of what the Luna Moth helps with, because honestly, it helps with so many other things that I probably really can't fit into this video right now. So yes, comment below, and I hope that helps guide you to what you can use the Luna Moth in your spells, rituals, and life.